Welcome to another episode of Magpie Talkback Radio. A great season-defining win on the road against Fremantle. We've got about 20 callers to get through. Let's start off.
Up the Maggies!
Yeah.
2025 is our season. Yeah!
That's it. Up the Maggies. 2025 is our season. I love that. I love the enthusiasm. Let's take that enthusiasm all the way through to our next caller, Geordie. That was anonymous, by the way.
Up the fucking mags, mate.
That's it.
Come on.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about, mate. Fucking brave performance out there tonight.
Yep.
Just backs against the wall.
It was.
Umpires weren't really on our side.
When are they?
Lockie Sullivan played unreal, in my opinion. Played unreal.
I agree, mate.
I think Frampton actually played all right, even though a lot of people were giving him hate.
Yeah, no,
I think the defence just held up brilliantly.
They did, yep.
And you know what? Just Jamie Elliott legacy game. To be honest, Jamie Elliott, what can I say about him that hasn't already been said?
Exactly.
He's a handsome-looking man, and he's a very good footballer.
Goddamn, he is.
Cheers,
he both.
Swoop, love your work, mate.
Thanks, Jody. I appreciate it, mate. But you're right. Thank you for the call on Billy Frampton. He had 8 intercept possessions. I think that was the most on the ground. He did absolutely nothing wrong, and he hasn't done anything wrong since coming into that side. Like I've been saying from the start, like when he started playing, if his one condition is see ball, punch ball, or see ball, mark ball, he does so well. It's when he has to rebound and do this and do that and do more than he needs to do is when he sort of gets into trouble. But at the moment, he's absolutely kicking ass. All right, we got a returning caller, Avocado Sports.
First of all, Jamie Elliott, 7 goals, or was it 6?
6
I'm
goals.
pretty sure it was
6
7
goals.
or 6.
6?
That's amazing. Like, I don't remember the last time. If you know, Swoop,
Tell me, mate.
the last time a player's kicked that much. Just one player, but
Definitely not in Craig McRae's
credits
tenure.
to Jamie, he kicked that similar looking goal to Essendon.
Yes,
And I
yeah.
was very close to making that part of my Instagram story, but I didn't. Just to piss off some Bombers fans. But yeah, we did okay. You can tell the way we played, and especially the results. Like, we got the main thing is we got the job done.
That's the
But
biggest
you
thing.
can tell based
You're
on
right.
the way we played that there was something that we did in the Geelong game that affected us. Like I don't know, structurally.
Okay.
Or, like I told you
Interesting.
last time, I wasn't able to watch the game, but
Yep.
yeah, hopefully we got an even stronger opponent coming next week in the
Crows. Yeah, we do.
Unless that's North. I'm pretty sure we got the Crows.
Got
and
the
then
Crows.
North.
Yep.
But yeah,
Big game.
this recording's about to end. But yeah, thanks so much, Swoop. Keep it up. Peace.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. No, you do make a couple of good points. Yeah, some of the stuff they were doing against Geelong it was creeping into our game a little bit against Fremantle, but we were able to sort of push through that and have a great last quarter as opposed to last week when we had a crappy last quarter. All right, back to Geordie. I don't know if this is a new Geordie or the same Geordie from before. Let's get into it.
Little side note, forgot to mention.
Yeah,
Lockie
same
Schultz,
Geordie.
mate. We love you.
Yep,
Hope you're doing well, mate.
we do.
It was a fucking big hit, but he's one of the toughest blokes on our team. And he was giving it his all tonight. He was doing all the little shit that no one sees.
Yes,
And that's
yes.
what I hate when people give him shit, because he does all the things that no one sees. And I love that the boys got around him.
I agree, mate.
Culture at the club at an all-time high, top of the ladder, doesn't get much better than that.
No, that was a great shout out. Lockie Schultz just does everything right always. He is one of the best to do it at the moment at the club. And you're right, he does those 1%ers that no one notices. All right, my favorite guy from Japan, Konnichiwa, Jono.
Konnichiwa, Swoop. You know the deal.
I
It's
do.
Jono from Japan. I usually go on some long-winded tangent about strategy and performance, but who cares? Jack Crisp. Whoever doubted him, look, he's been playing on the wing. His disposals are down, but he is clutch. You would have heard the news. One of the best rated players in finals
Yes.
for the last however many years.
Yep.
Jack Crisp. Jack Crisp, baby.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. 29-2, cuz.
Insane.
Mate.
Insane, brother.
We are the team to beat. We are the team to beat in the competition.
I agree.
I understand that Brisbane is good. I understand that Geelong, they gave it to us last week and we couldn't get the game winner to fall. But we are the team to beat. We are so deep. Who was talking about, oh yeah, we've jumped the gun with the rest? Mate, we planned this 5-day turnaround.
In
resting
advance.
Players. We probably planned that bloody
We did.
4 months ago.
We did.
Go Pies, come on.
We did. And that's what I hate as well. These commentators, not, specific commentators, but just commentators in general, or journos, they go, oh, they're not taking it seriously. They're resting players and stuff. Mate, listen to Craig McRae. They planned this at the start of the season when the fixture came out, which I think was like November or December last year. So don't give me, oh, they're not taking it seriously, blah, blah, blah. Come on, mate. All right, we've got to keep pushing through because we've got so many more callers to get through. Nick, what can you tell me, mate?
Where do I start?
I don't know. At the start,
Jamie
mate. At the
fucking
beginning.
Elliott, mate.
That's it.
Mate, build the guy a statue, how big, wherever you want. Probably put it outside the G, so when kids go to the game, they have something to look up to, something real. Whatever he wants out of copper, metal, bronze, gold, silver, diamond, get it sorted.
I love it.
Darcy Cameron, give the guy the paper and let him write whatever he wants on it and sort out his All-Australian coat size because that guy is unreal.
I love it, Nick. I love it,
Where do
brother.
I start? Like Perryman, mate. What a pickup that was. So clean on
Has
the ball.
been great.
Ned Long, mate. I could go all night, but I'm going to stop. I love you, Swoop.
Nick, I love it, mate. Thank you so much. Your positivity and the way you talk about those players gives me absolute life, and I love it. All right, we're going Jono, not from Jono from Japan, another Jono.
Yo, Swoop, I'm back, and look, honestly,
Tell me.
we got, on it from my eyes, I felt like we got destroyed. Not all night,
Yeah,
most
yeah.
of the night though.
No, we did.
They
Pretty much.
had, 50, 60 inside 50s.
Yep.
If they converted, unfortunately, we would have gotten belted. Luckily they didn't. Our defence, man. I cannot believe how good they can hold up.
They stood
and
up.
everything. Jamie Elliott, Nick Daicos was a bit off tonight. Hard tag on him.
But that's
Had
okay.
a little niggle as well, I'm guessing.
Don't need him, apparently.
But
We do need him.
good win from the boys. We needed it. Now, a nice long break and on to Adelaide, who I'm pretty confident about after that performance.
Interesting.
Especially having all those big names out, man. It is a very, very good win. But like I said, I felt like there's a bit to improve on. So we'll see how we go against Adelaide with the long break as well. Be good to be back home.
Well, that's the thing. We get Adelaide, and it's a 9-day break until Adelaide. So that's going to be very interesting. We get those 4 players back. I know there's been talks of a bit of injuries to a couple of other players. I'm not going to do a video about that until that sort of comes out. But you make some really good points, Jono. All right, we're going to Ben.
Swoop, mate. I just want to say I'm absolutely G'd. Jack Crisp, elite.
He is.
Jamie Elliott,
Yes.
elite. Bobby Hill, elite.
Yes.
Darcy Cameron, elite.
Yes.
Billy Frampton down back today,
Elite.
elite. Lockie Sullivan in the
Elite.
middle did a roll, elite.
Yep.
I love this club. 5-day break, doesn't matter.
Yes.
Rested players, doesn't matter. Fremantle gained momentum after we should have put the game away. Do the boys panic? Nope. Doesn't matter. We
Yes,
go back,
Ben.
we kick the goals, we blow them out, we win the fucking game. I'm G'd. We are the
love
best
it.
fucking club in the league. It's done. It's done. We're the best, we're the best, we're the best. I don't want to hear it.
Ben, I love it. That just sums up my feelings, mate. You put into words what it has only been in my head. I absolutely love it. Ben, thank you so much. All right, we're going to another anonymous caller now.
What amazes me every game that Collingwood play is the fact that these footballers play consistently
Yep.
as a team. They look out for one another. They actively lift each other up.
They do. It's so good to see.
They
Side by side.
encourage. And I think the culture of that club
Yep.
just speaks volumes.
It does.
And you could see that afterwards when Lockie had that horrific incident on the footy ground.
Yes. Yep. No, I think you're 100% right. It does speak volumes to our culture and our side-by-side spirit. You've hit the nail on the head, and not something that anyone has mentioned yet. But yeah, that getting around Lockie right at the end and Darcy Moore coming out and saying the game should have been stopped like that, you can see that these players not only play for themselves or the club, but they play for each other, and that's what got us through 2023, and it's what's getting us through 2025. All right, Sebastian, you're up.
A lot better than last week, I feel.
Yeah, mate.
We just looked a lot more comfortable with the footy, in my opinion. And, yeah, I think this week does kind of prove that, we can play without some of our big names.
Yes, agreed.
Like some people were worrying about.
Agreed, yep.
And, yeah, we looked good without some of our major players.
We did, mate.
So, yeah, go Pies.
I think that's a big thing, right? We can play without these big names playing, and we're gonna have to get used to life without Pendles and life without Mycheck, and it seems like we have done that pretty well, given that Fremantle should have knocked us right out of the park with all of their inside 50s and stats like that. All right, Pasindu.
Hello, Soup. How are we?
Good,
Before I
mate.
start anything, I hope Lockie Schultz is okay.
Yeah,
his
fingers
welfare
crossed.
is very important. It was a devastating blow for us. Hopefully he's doing okay. For the game,
Yep.
Soup, we were patchy at times,
Yeah.
at our best.
Yep.
We know that we came from a 5-day break, and we just fought until the end.
Yeah,
and we
which
got
was
the 4
good.
points. I know we were missing a lot of senior players, but that is reality. 5-day break and the oldest list in the comp.
Yeah, yep.
We understand that. Just Jamie Elliott played a good game.
Incredible pass.
6 goals, 2 behinds, which is very good. We're going to get the players back next week. And bring on Adelaide. Catch you later.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. No, that's it. That's the thing. We did play in patches, and unlike that Geelong game, the patches were, here nor there, sort of thing. So I think we did pretty well considering it all. Alrighty, we've got Dion on the line on. That was bad. I'm sorry.
Oi, Swoop.
Oi,
Up
oi.
the Pies. I just want to... I'll say. I'm pretty drunk, so I'm going to articulate myself the best I can, right? If I'm slurring all over the joint, I'm sorry, because I'm boned.
Tell me, mate.
Oi, shout out to 2 players. Lockie Schultz.
Yep.
I know last year, everyone was jumping on him, or
Yep.
select few fans jumping on him, calling him a dud, whatever. He still was an elite pressure god, a tackle god. Yeah, he had a down year in front of goals, turnovers, whatever. The whole team did.
Yeah,
He still
agreed.
gives his all every week. And putting his body on the line like he did tonight, and the game he played tonight, all the games he's played all year.
Yes, dude.
He deserves all the praise.
Agreed,
all the
mate.
praise in the
Agreed,
world.
Dion. You're making
And
sense
see
so
what happened
far.
to him tonight. I hope the fans can get around him. I hope everyone can get around him. Because shooter, and it led to a goal.
It did. That's
He's
what we.
getting score involvements, and he's knocked out on the ground. Like shooter's the god. Shooter's a god.
He's a god. He's a
And
god.
the second player is Billy Frampton.
Yep.
I know he doesn't fit modern day footy. He's not a modern day fullback, but he's a genuine old school fullback, one-on-one goat. He's as solid as a rock down there. He allows more to play off ball a bit more. Same with Jeremy. I mean, he deserves all the praise as well, Billy. People say, oh, he's only got one kick. Rah, rah, rah. He's a fucking genuine old school fullback.
You're right, brother.
Shut up. Oi, and quickly, shout out to you, Swoop, and Wallop fam. Cheers, Mick. Up the Pies.
Dion, that was incredible for someone being intoxicated. You made a lot of sense. And another shout out to Billy Frampton that you've just given there. Agreed. Like I said earlier, see ball, get ball. Once he does that, the world is his oyster. Nugs, what's up, Nugs?
Hey, Swoop, it's Dan.
Dan.
I have just recently started following you.
Thanks, mate.
You do some really good content. But I'd just like to say that Bo McCreary is he's really testing me at the moment.
Okay.
Because
Interesting.
everyone reckons he's a real strong, tough player, but a lot of things that I see, he does not get many hard balls. Now,
Interesting.
correct me if I'm wrong. And as soon as I said it to a few mates tonight, he got a good tackle, good rundown tackle.
Yeah.
But he really needs to work on getting a hard ball. Seriously, because if a ball's in front of him, he'll stop and he'll wait for them to get it and then to take the tackle. How about getting the ball first and then worry about the tackle after?
Interesting. All right, I haven't actually seen Bo McCreary's contested stat numbers. When I'm editing, I might just chuck them up there. But yeah, what do you guys think about what Nugs has said there? Let me know your thoughts down below. Does Bo McCreary need to get a bit more of a hard ball? All right, BMAC is up.
Bro, I'm over here. My girl was cooking them up at the end. As we're walking home, she just kept on singing Good Old Collingwood Forever. It was unreal. Up the pies.
Up the pies, mate. I love that. Just absolutely giving it to them in the West. Shout out to you and your girl, brother. I love that. My boy Curtis is up.
What can I say, Swoop? Jamie Elliott, 6 goals. Back in his old form.
That's
Smashing it from the boundary line. Kicking goals from there. The team's just gelling well together.
They are, mate.
The team's back. Let's go, boys. Go Pies.
That's it, Curtis. Hit the nail on the head, brother. Hit the nail on the absolute head. Chris.
How good was Crispy?
Crispy. Everyone shouting him out. Absolutely incredible. We love what Crisp has been doing for this club for 10 years. Nathan. Oh, my boy Nathan, actually.
Top of the ladder. How good is it? Swoop, like, it's amazing.
Feels good, brother.
It's a good win to wake up to.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was a good win. I kind of was hoping that we'd win by a bit more. I think most people would be.
Yeah, yep, I agree.
But we'll take the 14 points anyway.
We will. We will.
Credits to Freo, though. They kept Daicos pretty quiet in the beginning, which was unexpected. But, you know, we still won, so fuck them. Anyway, have a good day, man, and hopefully we can keep our top position.
That's it.
All the best with AFL 26. Thanks, man. Cheers.
Thank you, brother. Shout out to Nathan there. Forever Memories on Instagram, photographer. Met him at training. Nicest dude. So thank you for coming on. I think this might be your first time coming on. Another good mate of mine, Andreas from Black and White United, is here. Tell me, mate, what's happening?
Hey, Swoop, what a win last night.
Incredible.
I'm just so happy to see that, you know, a game where everyone thinks our backs are against the wall when they're actually not, because we've brought in experienced players.
Yes, yep.
They just underestimate us, and we do what we did. Credit to Freo, they gave it to us at certain parts and they smashed us in the midfield.
They did, yeah.
Nevertheless, the way that we responded was amazing.
Yep.
Credit to Crispy for responding the way that he did. But yeah, all in all, what a performance, and how good is it when the Pies go over to WA and the dirty Pies come out?
No, that's, oh man, dirty Pies. Do you remember that from like COVID time where they put us on the back paper, called us the dirty Pies, we go over and we beat them? Bloody Western Australia. But no, it was good to get over there, get a win, Andreas. Absolutely right, mate. Fremantle just gave it everything and we just gave it a little bit more, and that is the Collingwood spirit. What's spirit? Oh, Billy Frampton lover. Were you on last week? I think you were.
Billy Frampton is the GOAT. I want to kiss his hot mouth.
That's, hey, each to their own, man. Each to their own. I love that. I love that you want to do that. I think he's married, so that might be a little bit hard, but hey, what can you do? Ben. Oh, our boy Ben, New Zealand from Wellington.
Kia ora, Luke.
Kia ora, mate.
Been here from Wellington, New Zealand. First time doing this, so forgive me if I stuff up. But
no, brother. Go ahead.
I thought the game was good. I thought we were able to control Fremantle's play. Yep. They weren't able to move the ball fast, which they can do. Pleasing that we got smashed at the inside 50s, but we made sure to make them count.
Yes.
Like 34 inside 50s, but 22 scoring shots, which that's pretty good. So I'll take that. And the defense stood up 100%. Well.
100%.
Jack Crisp. Don't call them steak knives, call them old-fashioned wine.
Old-fashioned wine. I like that.
He continues to impress.
He does, brother.
Mr. Iron Man.
Mr. Iron Man,
Moore,
that's it, yeah.
Billy Frampton, all great.
Fantastic.
Bobby, Jamie Elliott kicking 6, should have got 7.
I know.
And Lockie Schultz, he might not have had much positions, but his defensive
was incredible, wasn't
play was awesome, and
courage to take that tackle and get knocked out, but
I know.
I hope he gets better and
Fingers crossed,
doesn't
brother.
have any bad concussion symptoms.
Yeah,
So,
fingers crossed.
yeah, just wanted to say that, and bye.
Ben, thank you so much for joining us for the first time on Magpie Talkback Radio. Hope I said that kia ora correctly. But thank you so much. Up from Wellington, New Zealand. You said it best, man. You shouted out all the players that needed to be shouted out. Lockie Schultz's defensive pressure and stuff has just been elite all season. I'm just spewing that he's probably now going to miss more games than he's played this year, and he could have been, if he had played consecutively, could have been a top 5 Copeland guy. Definitely would have been in line for the Gavin Brown Award. Has been incredible all year. Mel, second last, Mel.
Hey, I'm here in Perth. Flew down from Brisbane.
Hell yeah.
Across from Brisbane.
Love that.
Great city. Great venue.
Yeah.
Great game. Yeah, not so happy about the crowd though.
Okay.
And the Collingwood fans that beat up the girl sitting next to me and crushed me into the chairs and stomped on all the little kids. So, yeah, Collingwood Magpie supporters that live in WA, do better.
Whoa. Jeez. Interesting. I don't know what that's all about. I haven't sort of seen or heard anything about that. But yeah, do absolutely better. Oh, that's hard to believe, or like if anyone else has heard anything about that, leave a comment down below and we'll sort of investigate into it. But I haven't heard anything about that. Oh, god damn. All right. Last one, TJ.
Hey Swoop, hey Goey.
Good, TJ, yourself?
I haven't had the chance to watch the replay just yet, but from what I've seen at the game last night, obviously...
Yep, because you were there.
Moore, Frampton,
yep.
Pez, they were all huge down back, and then you have Bobby and Billy down forward. Who needs tall forwards when you have those guys kicking 9 between them, honestly?
Exactly.
Jack Crisp, he doesn't need any words. He was on fire. But one person that I think should be mentioned is Lockie Sullivan. He is
First person.
So good and almost criminally underrated. I don't think he's had a bad game since he started playing for us. And it almost makes me sad that, he came into the system a bit later in his footy career. And I really, really love what he does. And I'm just hoping that he can get some more game time because
fingers crossed. I love him.
It. And he gives every game his all. And he's quickly becoming a top 10 favourite of mine, I'd say. But yeah. Good win. Freo had that handed to them on a silver platter.
They did. They really did.
They smashed us in a lot of stats, but you can smash us in all the stats. If you're using that ball poorly, you ain't going to win shit, especially not against us. So, yeah, up the Pies. Hopefully we get another win next week against Adelaide.
Fingers crossed.
Players back and we keep going.
Fingers crossed, TJ. Thank you so much for that. But you're 100% right with that Lockie Sullivan shout out. I shouted him out on Swoop standouts. He's going under the radar, but when he comes on, he knows his role so well, and he could probably start on he probably started as a sub a couple of times, but he knows his role so well when he comes on and just plays because he plays like a guy that's been overlooked in so many drafts, and that's exactly what's happened to him. So he plays like a guy that wants to keep his spot, and he's he's literally the future of our Pies midfield, and I love having him in. All right, now this is the lucky last one, the best will last. Gary, how are you, Gary?
What a great win, Swoop.
Yeah, mate.
1, Jamie Elliott kicking 6 goals. Oh, how great is that?
So
He's
good.
got ice in his veins. 2, Lockie Schultz.
Yep.
Best game. He is playing so good.
He is.
I hope he gets a quick recovery from that nasty head knock.
Yeah, I hope so, mate.
Very, very late.
Yeah.
Quarter. And also, 3.
Yep.
First quarter comeback. Oh, fantastic. And our play is just fantastic.
It was, Gary.
And also...
Yep, tell me, mate.
Sweet.
Yep.
Listen, we love you, bro. The work that you put in, just keep doing it. We love you, mate. We will support you 100%.
I mean, cry, Gary, man.
Always.
Thank you, man. That's
Because I'm telling you, Collingwood are looking so good this
Thank
year.
you,
Like,
man.
and X4, like we got Adelaide next week.
Yep.
Then we got North Melbourne, and then we got Hawks, and then we got Melbourne for the
goddamn.
King's birthday, and then we got the bye.
Oh.
If we win those next 4 games,
Oh my
which
god.
Adelaide, that's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon we can beat them. All right, see you soon. Bye.
Thanks, Gary. Thank you for being the last call, and thank you for those kind words. I didn't realize that was our 4 games coming up. I didn't realize. Yeah, we get Hawthorn. Obviously, Melbourne King's birthday, but so we go Premiership contender out of the 8, Premiership contender out of the 8. If we can get 3 of those as wins, you'd take that. 4 would be incredible. Could we? Well, let's look. Let's just look at Adelaide. Go out there, beat Adelaide. But Gary, thank you so much for the kind words. Everyone, thank you so much for joining me on Magpie Talkback Radio. I love you all. Be sure to keep an eye out on my socials when the link goes up. But until then, like, comment, subscribe, tell your family, tell your friends, tell your pets. And until next time, Shackers, I'll swoop you later.